Mr. Jemison, we found something incredible. Your family heritage isn't just rich, it's royal. We're talking castles and crowns, menFord Isidore Jemison.
All right, let's get into it. For this deep dive, we're looking at the lineage of one person, menFord Isidore Jemison from Ashtabula, Ohio.
Right, and what's so fascinating here is how his family history is this kind of synthesis of two huge, seemingly separate American stories.
A synthesis of the frontier and the industrial Midwest, all converging in one family. It's wild.
Exactly. On one side, his mother's side, you have this really powerful 20th century religious dynasty. That's Reverend Thomas McCain.
And on the other, the father's side, you have this deep historical echo from the 18th century.
The white woman of the Genesee, Mary Jemison.
In 1743, in the heart of the Atlantic, a storm-tossed ship carried a family and a destiny. From that moment, the Jemison name was anchored.
So let's start with the more recent history, with the maternal line, Reverend Thomas McCain. He lived from 1928 to 2024.
An absolute pillar of the community in Ashtabula. He ran the Pentecostal Church of God for decades.
And he was part of that great migration story. He was born in a town called Power, West Virginia.
Yeah, and that's a classic Appalachian story, a town built on resource extraction, coal, timber. His move to Ashtabula on Lake Erie.
A big manufacturing in Port City.
It's the textbook definition of that mid-century trade. People left the uncertainty of the Appalachian economy for what they hoped was stable industrial work up north.
And he did more than find work. He built a legacy, lived to be 95.
And held on to this immense ritual authority. I mean, think about it. He officiated the funeral of his own grandson, Raymond Jemison, back in 2018.
Which brings us to what might be the most compelling piece of evidence for his influence.
The business name.
Yes. Raymond's business was called McCain's Custom Window Tint and Detailing.
Right, McCain's, not Jemison's.
So you have to ask, why use your grandfather's name, your mother's maiden name, for your business?
It proves that the Reverend's reputation, his social capital, went way beyond the church. That name, McCain, was a trusted brand in the local marketplace.
The McCain matrilineage was basically the gold standard in Ashtabula's black community.
No question.
Okay, so that's the 20th century dynasty. Now that other name, Jemison, that takes us way further back.
All the way back to the frontier. The connection is to Mary Jemison.
To us, she was Naya. She crossed an ocean she had never seen, fought to stay free, and made a life out here long before anyone wrote it down.
I will not break.
Her real name was...
Her story is incredible. Captured in 1755, adopted by the Seneca.
And she chose to stay. She married 2 Seneca chiefs, had children, and just refused every chance she had to return to white society. Yeah. Lived her entire life as a Seneca woman.
And the geography here really supports this connection, doesn't it?
It does. After the Revolution, there was enormous pressure on Seneca lands in New York, in the Genesee Valley.
So they were pushed west.
Exactly. And Ashtabula County, especially around Canete, was a major transit and settlement point for that Iroquois diaspora heading toward the Ohio Western Reserve.
So let's put it all together. menFord is the son of Sheila Jemison,
who's the daughter of Reverend McCain.
And Sheila married a man with the surname Jemison, linking menFord through his paternal line all the way back to the descendants of Mary Jemison.
So he is the direct inheritor of 2 migrations, the 18th century Iroquois diaspora and the 20th century Appalachian migration.
And you can see that story of economic striving continuing. menFord's brother, Raymond, the one with the tinting business, also worked at molded fiberglass.
And now, if you look at the next generation, you see another shift. A possible descendant, Jovan Jemison, is a hip-hop artist.
With a company called TRUNKBANG LLC.
So you see the movement from the church and the factory floor to the digital creative economy.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? In menFord Jemison, you have the collision of these 2 huge American histories. The spiritual authority of the West Virginia church meets the sheer persistence of the New York frontier.
It's just a powerful way to think about how our country was built. You have the Jemison name, which is tied to assimilation and displacement, right alongside the McCain name, a symbol of voluntary economic migration. 2 histories, ancient and recent, written right into one person's family name. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other families out there are carrying these same kinds of deep, divergent legacies just waiting to be uncovered?